Welcome to Flashback Tracks. Travel back in time each Friday to an era of big hair, leg warmers, and Walkmans.
Far out.
Veg out with some clips from Downtime Broadcasting's promotional audio cassette magazine from the 80s and 90s, right here on the World Wide Web.
Now, our guest column from the industry's leading manufacturers' reps. Rep Wrap. Tips, advice, and comments from the rep's point of view.
Here are a few good ideas from Jim Hutchinson. Jim has been a supplier and a highly respected manufacturer's rep. Jim, who works in the Northeast, is the former president of SAMRA.
Here's Jim's advice on setting up a meeting with your multi-line representative. First, announce the meeting. Post a note to all salespeople with the date of the meeting and the lines to be discussed. 2, ask your people to review the lines and come prepared to ask questions. 3, send the rep a note in advance outlining those things that you'd like to have him key in on, such as the types of accounts, markets, and budgets you typically deal with, and be specific. Give him enough notice, and he'll come prepared to discuss them. 4, if possible, arrange to have the rep make calls with your salespeople. 5, check your stock of samples and catalogs for the lines he represents. 6, set up your conference room for his presentation. If you don't have a conference room, clear off a desk or table so he can display his lines effectively. Here's an important checklist for the day of the meeting. 1, accept no excuses short of death for not attending. 2, hold all phone calls. Interruptions ruin your train of thought. 3, allow enough time for the meeting, about an hour and a half. If you schedule more than one rep, allow a half hour for questions, breakdown, and setup by the next rep. 4, designate someone to take notes and distribute copies after the meeting. 5, relax, listen, and ask questions. Who knows? You may learn something that'll make money for you down the road.
Travel back in time with us next Friday as we share more clips from the 80s and 90s on another rad episode of Flashback Tracks, exclusively on Promo Corner. Time to bounce.